from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is.
Welcome back to the GDFL Netball Show. We have a special guest joining us today who's no newbie to this show at all. I think it's about his 6th, 7th time on here. We've got Matt Armstrong from Belpost Hill Netball Club. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're like a regular on here now.
It is. Feels like that.
And the colour pink suits you, Matt. Those ears look great.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah, Easter bunny time, isn't it? So, how's Hill going?
Yeah, pretty good. We had a fairly convincing win against Corio, and things just seemed to click for us.
Yeah.
It's probably been a bit of a slow build-up for us this year, so it was nice to finally get the crew together and play some nice netball for a change.
So who have you lost out of the team from last year?
I've lost 3 from last year. Casey Carroll, obviously, she's probably the biggest loss. It's real hard to replace someone of Casey's experience.
Who did you replace in the centre with Casey?
Alyssa Boardman stepped up this year. She's having a go at centre, so it's a good chance for Alyssa to improve her game and take her game.
I suppose she's someone that you can develop though, isn't it? Like, because she's so young and, you know.
She does have a good head on her shoulders, so she's smart and she thinks about the game.
Must take after Sharon, I think. There's Sharon, there's your plug.
And how's she going, stepping up?
Really well.
Yeah.
I think she was a bit reluctant early.
Yeah.
I suppose because she's never played that position before,
But you know what?
She played a lot of wing defence last year, and she also plays in goal defence as well a bit. So,
but stepping up to take Casey Carroll's shoes too, like that's a big ask, isn't it?
And
like, really.
for someone who's never played centre before, you know, they've mainly been a defender, whether it be in the circle or on the ring. You know, it's a big ask, and she's a good girl, and you know, she's stepping up and she's willing to accept the challenge. So.
Great. So number 2, who you've lost? Who else?
Mel Holmes.
Yes.
We've lost, and also Paige Fairchild.
Right. Yep.
Paige went to Lara, didn't she?
Paige went to
she went back to Lara because she was originally from there anyway. So.
Yeah. And Mel's gone to
Amos. Yeah.
Like everyone else.
Yeah. Seems like that.
Donna, behave yourself.
Yes, I will. Sorry.
So who have you got stepping in there now?
We've had Rachel Barton come into the side. She's a 6-foot defender.
Wow.
Is that all? So you got 6 foot one end and then 6 foot the other end? Right, that's great.
And so she's come from Port Arlington and she's fitted in nicely into the circle.
Who scored her, Matt? Did you score her?
Team effort.
Team effort.
She works with Kim Martin and, you know, had treatment from her, and a few of the other girls have had treatment from her. She's an osteo.
So she's an osteo.
There we go.
So she plays the game and then she fixes you afterwards.
Yeah,
is that how it goes? You lucky girls there at Hill, I tell you.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
So she's obviously fitted in well and settled in well. Things are going okay.
Yeah, things are going okay. I think just as the season's going, we probably didn't have the pre-season we'd like. It was probably a bit slow getting the group together, but it's all started to come together a couple of weeks before the season, so now we just want to keep building and developing the side. And
when did you guys start pre-season? Was that before Christmas or was that after?
We did a few weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
It was more just to get together and give the girls a bit of an idea of things that they could be working on over the break.
Yep.
Then we started back in the middle of January.
Yeah. Are you guys training with B grade too, or is it just do you train A grade separately from the others?
Early on we were together. The last few weeks we've just separated just so we could have some more one-on-one time with each team.
Yep.
And this week we're back to going together. So
excellent.
I think it's just going to be a mix throughout the year. Just
and you've got plenty of opportunities for other girls in B grade to step up too, Matt, in your A grade team.
So far we've had Sarah Gilchrist. She stepped up from the B grade side and she's played a few quarters for us. There's another new girl to the club. Her name's Marin. She's hopefully going to step up and play a few games as well.
Where's she from? Do you know?
She's from out of town.
She's from out of town. That's a good team out there.
I think so.
Where?
From
Hamilton Island. Wow, that's a big...
No, Hamilton Way.
Oh, I thought you said Hamilton Island. I was going to say, why the hell would you be in Geelong? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, Hamilton, mate. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. So, yeah, she's going to hopefully get a few games and a few quarters as well.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Last year, made it to the grand final.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite keep up with Werribee. What do you think the difference was there?
A few injuries, wasn't it?
Elkana injured her hand during the grand final just before half time.
Yep.
And up until that point, I think we were 8 down, so we were down still. But I think after that point, they just ran away with it. We just couldn't match them down that attack they're attacking. So
Are you going to get them this year?
time will tell. It's real early days. They've got some good form under their belt early. So
Absolutely. But you know what? You suck them in, Matt. You play crap and you lose this first game and then come towards the end in the finals and that's where you win.
Well, the thing is, it is only round 3 and there's another.
That's right.
To go
There's a
after
few
this,
more.
and plus a few finals, and anything can happen. And we saw last year that anyone can qualify within the last 4 weeks.
Absolutely.
So no one really knows who's going to be playing until.
What do you think about the competition this year? Like lots of changes for lots of teams.
Have you heard much of what's going on? Or
I haven't heard a great deal. I've heard.
I'll tell you after the show.
I've heard Michaela Ward's not playing for Werribee, and she haven't seen any results for her the first few weeks, so that's a big loss for them. Bannockburn's obviously lost a lot.
Well, they lost everyone except for one.
East Geelong's in the same boat.
That's right, that was 4.
So, they're 2 of the top 5.
So with that, isn't it? It's sort of opening up the competition to say it's pretty new, and I don't know what they're going to be like.
Because we were talking about it last week on the show, weren't we? And we were sort of thinking that apart from maybe 1 or 2 top teams, the rest of the competition seems to be evenly parred.
I mean, like I said, it is. We've only played 2 rounds, and it's really hard to pick who's going to be in that top 5 this year.
Totally.
Look, I think it'll start to pan out.
After about 4 or 5 games,
5, 6 games, I think you'll start to see that there's. I still think that Hill and Werribee are going to be up there. I do think that they've got the skill there to continue on and be in the finals. Both the teams that were there last year, but I think those other 3, I can't tell you who I think it might be. But whether it makes it a bit more even playing field for the rest of the competition, I don't know. But I still think that those 2 teams are going to be the standout.
So, how many more years you got left in your Hill? Hey?
I don't know yet. That's a tough question.
Looking for another club, Matt, by any chance?
That's a tough question, and it's a bit early to tell, I think.
Well, there must be a good group of girls for you to be
that's
there.
That's a bit why I came back, I think. Because they're such a good group, and I just love being around that atmosphere. So.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Well, you have done a really good job, Matt. We'll pass you over the nice Carol Bunny, but just want to say
happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
No, I won't. There you go. Happy Easter, Matt.
Thanks very much.
I hope you have a good one. Good luck for the rest of the year. I'm sure that we'll be seeing you back on the show anyway.
Absolutely.
No worries,
Beautiful.
great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Matt.
And we'll be back after the break.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.